volunteer position is the bit check steward. The bit check steward's responsibility is to make sure that the rider has legal equipment to perform the dressage test. There are pictures of bits and spurs, and also the competitor is required to have a certain length on the riding whip. All of these have to be checked by the bit check individual prior to the horse going into the competition ring. Also, the rider may say to the competitor, I would prefer you check my bit after I finish my ride. And then the bits check steward can most certainly do the same at that point. The technical delegate, part of the briefing that the technical delegate does with the bit check individual is to discuss how to properly check the bit on the horse. Each bit has to be checked, and a rubber glove has to be used with each different horse to check to make sure that the type of bit that the competitor is utilizing is legal. So the competition provides a rubber glove, and the volunteer should take great care because some horses are very silly about having their bit checked. As you see, this horse is very steady, and one of the things that you do is you just gently take your finger and you just go along inside to feel if the bit is smooth and it has no sharp edges. Again, there are pictures that you're provided of different types of bits that are utilized. If the bit is fine, then you look and you say the bit looks fine, and then you take the glove off and you throw it away. Part of the responsibility, along with checking the bit, is to make sure that the rider's spurs and the whip are also of the correct length. The technical delegate will talk to you, the volunteer, and give you the correct length of the whip. They may draw it on the side of a post. They may have a piece of string. There's sometimes people take a broomstick. There's lots of different ways, but the important thing is that each crop is checked to make sure that it is the correct length. In this situation, you can see that this crop or this whip is slightly over. It would be at that point the responsibility to cut the end off of this whip so that it is of a legal length. The rider is responsible to come to bit check with the proper length on the whip and also proper bit and also the proper spur.
A few key notes to remember are to check each horse's bridle number. Each horse's bit has to be checked, and this may be done after the event if requested by the rider. It's important to remember that a new glove must be used with each horse. Each rider's spurs and crop must be checked. If the crop is longer than the regulation limit of 47.2 inches, it must be shortened by the rider.